11th of December, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua, Vayeshev.
Hello.
Hello, Rabbi Moore. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay, I can't see you. Now do you see me?
Yes, now do you see me?
Yeah. Just one
Great.
second. Okay. So, new Parsha, Vayeshev.
Thank you for that email. I'm glad to see somebody reads my newsletter. I only got one response though, so I guess you're the only one.
I'm the only one who noticed it? I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I made a mistake. I guess I learned.
Oh, I thought even Rabbi Furman maybe would have gotten down. But anyway, okay. Let's learn something. Okay. Let's start Parshas Vayeshev.
Okay. Vayeshev Yaakov be'eretz Megirei Aviv be'eretz Canaan. Yaakov settled in the land of his father's sojournings in the land of Canaan. So Rashi says, Yaakov settled, Vigomer, etc. Achar she kasav lecha, after it wrote for you, Yishuve Esav, the settlings of Esav, Visol do Sav, and his generations, Derech Kitsara, in a very concise way.
Right.
Shelo Hayu Sifunim Vacha Shuvim. They were not treasured or important.
Right.
The Faresh Heach Nis Yashvu, to explain how they settled. V'seder milchamosehem, and the order of their wars. Eich ho rishu es ha chori, how they dispossessed the chori.
Oh, yeah. How they overran, took possession. I translate dispossessed.
Right, dispossessed. Perash lecha, it explains to you, Yashuve Yaakov, Visol dosav, the settlings of Yaakov and his generations. B'derech aruka, in a lengthy way.
Right.
Kol gil golei sibasam, all the turnings,
Okay.
and their sibasam, their causes.
Right. So I translated. You have to translate it. It's more like a colloquial phrase. This, because you translate the turnings, not really something you'd say in English, right? And all the events which brought them about. Okay. Chol gilgulei sibasa.
My English says all the turns of events which cause them.
Right. Okay.
Lefi shehem chashuvim, because they are important. Lifnei hamakom, before Hashem. Leha'arich bahem, to dwell at length about them. V'chein ata motzei, and thus you find.
Similarly, you find.
Ba'asara doros, regarding the 10 generations. She me Adam va'ad Noach, from Adam to Noach. Ploni holid Ploni, so and so gave birth to so and so.
Right.
And
it just say one generation after another. It doesn't explain any events that happened there or anything notable people or notable events that happened during those times. You just say so and so gave birth to so and he died, and then his child had his son had more children, and then the son died. Each one by name. Okay. But
when it came to Noach, ha'arich bo, it dwelled at length about him. V'chein ba'asara doros she mi Noach va'ad Abraham. Similarly, regarding the 10 generations from Noach to Abraham, kitzer bahem, it was brief with them. Mi shehigia eitzel Abraham, but once it got to Abraham, ha'arich bo, it dwelled at length about him. Mashal le margalis she nafla bein hachol. It is a parable
compared to
a pearl that fell between the sand. It can be compared to a pearl that fell into the sand. Adam mash mesh bachol. A person feels the sand,
searches through the sand, Yeah, I mean, in this sense, your translation is more literal. It means he searches through the sand.
Right. The chovro bichvara, and he sifts with a sifter ad shemotze es hamargalis, until he finds the pearl. U mi shem tza'a, and once he finds it, hu mashlich es hatzros mi yado. He throws away the pebbles from his hand. Venotel ha margalis, and he takes the pearl. Okay, so that's the muscle that all these generations are like the rocks that you're throwing away, and the pearl is Noah and Abraham,
Yaakov,
Isaac.
right, and Abraham and Yaakov, right. So, so we no longer speak about these 10 generations between Adam and Noach, and don't speak again 10 generations between Noach and Avram. Just dwell now on Avram, and now over here should we say gabbled off all the descendants of Esau. Okay, and now we're dwelling only on Yaakov only.
Right.
Okay.
Here.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi, good Bo.
We're in Vayeshev's pasuk, first pasuk in the middle of the Rashi.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Alternatively, Vayeshev Yaakov settled hapish tani hazeh. There was a flax merchant, Nich Nesu Ge Malav, whose camels entered Te'unim Pishtan, laden with flax. Ha Pechami Sama. The blacksmith wondered, Ana Yikanes Kol Hapishtan Hazeh. Where can all this flax be stored? Haya Pikeach Echad Meshiv Lo. There was a clever fellow who answered him. Nitzotz Echad Yotzei me Puach Shalcha. One spark can go forth from your bellows. She Soref Es Kulo, and burn up all of it. Kach Yaakov Ra'ah Kol Ha'alufim. Similarly, Yaakov saw all of the chieftains, Hakasuvim Limala, that are written above, Tama Va'amar, he wondered and he said, Mi Yachol Lichbosh Es Kulan. Who can conquer all of them? Makasiv Limata. What is written further down?
Oh, yeah.
Eile Toldos Yaakov Yosef. These are the generations of Yaakov, Yosef. So Yosef is the one that's going to conquer all of Esav. Uchsiv, and it is written, V'haya beis Yaakov Eish, and the house of Yaakov is a fire. Uveis Yosef lehava, and the house of Yosef is a flame. Uveis Esav lekash, and the house of Esav is straw. Nitzos Yotzei mi Yosef, a spark shall go forth from Yosef. Shemichaleh, which will annihilate Visoref es kulan, and burn up all of them.
Rashi Yasha is an old manuscript of Rashi. Okay, the Maisa, this is the how the Moshel and the Nimshal fit together is a little bit problematic because I guess over here, Yaakov is the main point over here is Yaakov is wondering how is he going to vanquish Esav and all his chieftains, right? The powerful force to be reckoned with. So Kosh Baruch Hu tells him, don't worry. And this is actually a pasuk from yesterday's Haftarah. Vaya beis Yaakov eish ubeis Yosef lehava ubeis Esav lekash. Lamaisa, it's interesting that Esav is always representative of the Yetzer Hara, and the Yetzer Hara is also termed by Chazal as Sa'or Shebe'isa, the leavening agent in the dough, which means a lot of hot air. The Yetzer Hara builds big balloons, blows, should we say, plays on our imagination and blows things out of proportion. Thinking, like, wow, if you smoke the cigarette, next second you're going to be on a horse riding the prairies. Okay, I'm not sure what they do nowadays, but that was in the old days.
A Marlboro man,
right? And you're the cowboy sitting on the saddle there, and this is because you just took a whiff of this Camel cigarette or whatever it was. Okay, but that's the idea of the Yetzer Hara. I mean, in other words, advertising. But Yetzer Hara plays on our imagination. It's all a lot of hot air. That's why it's Sa'or Shebe'isa. By the way, it's interesting that is chometz. Chometz is basically when you take basic flour and water and make it leaven, you make it rise, but what's rising is not the actual solid ingredients. There are no more solid ingredients than they were before. It just, the whole thing blows up. That is representative of the Yetzer Hara. That's Sa'or Shebe'isa. And comes Pesach, we're forbidden to have that chometz because we are down to our essential selves. Okay, without the Yetzer Hara. Okay, that's a different thing. Maharal has a whole treatise on this. But anyway, I'm not going to it now. But anyway, that's the idea over here.
I mean, that's very nice, except that I don't see where we see that. I mean, Yosef doesn't have any interaction with Esav.
With the Yetzer Hara?
Yosef doesn't have any interaction with Esav.
Oh, with Esav. No, this is going on in the future.
Yeah, when?
Hopefully very soon.
Oh, you mean the future, our future?
Right.
So you're talking about what, Mashiach?
At the end of time, that's when it's going to be. V'hoisal Hashem HaMalucha. That's the final Parsha of yesterday's Haftarah.
I see. Okay. I guess I'll have to wait.
Okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay. Let's go into Pasuk base. Mayor, please.
Okay. Says Ela Todot Yaakov, Yosef ben Sheva Esrei Shana.
La Esrei Shana.
Oh, Shana.
Shiva. It's a
Oh, Shiva Esrei. Oh, okay, sorry. Shana. Haya roeh et echav batzon. Yehu Naar et b'nei Vilcha, yet b'nei Zilpa, Neshei Aviv, Vayave Yosef et Dibatam Ra'ah El Avihem. Okay, so let's see. So it says these are the generations of Yaakov. Yosef, at 17 years, was a shepherd with his brothers at the flock. And he was Nar. I guess Nar is what, just a youth?
youth, right.
Okay.
He's acting, call it youthfully.
With the sons of Vilcha and the sons of Zilpa, his father's, the wives of his father, okay. And Yosef brought bad reports to their father. Okay. So Rashi. Ela Todot Yaakov, these are the generations of Yaakov. The Ela Shel Todot Yaakov, these are the generations of Yaakov. Elu Yeshuvehem, that's where they settled. They're Yeshuvim.
That means how they settle, right.
Oh, how they settled. The Gil Gulehem.
And the turn of events.
Oh, turn of events. Wow. Hashavua.
Experiences. I don't know why I'm trying to get experiences.
Oh, experiences. Okay, that's good. Ad Shaba'u Liklal Yeshuv. Until they came to the Yeshuv, I guess, to their
State of permanent settlement.
Permanent settlement. Okay. Let's see. Siba Rishona. So the first reason, Yosef ben Sheva Esrei V'Gomer. Yosef was 17. Okay. And Ayidei Zev, by this, Nit Gagalu.
The Yordu Mitzrayim.
Oh, V'Yardu. Oh, through this, through these events, I guess, they went down to Egypt.
Right.
Okay. Zehu achar yishu peshuto shel mikra. This is after.
This is following the
The simple meaning. Okay. Of the Torah. Okay. Liyotavar
Davor al Ofno. This is a paraphrase, actually, a pasuk in Mishlei.
Oh.
Davor al Ofno. Right? Each matter in its correct position, in its proper set.
Okay. Okay. Midrash Agada Doresh. So we have a Midrash Agada that explains. Talah HaKatuv Toldot Yaakov Yosef. So the verse Tala is to hang, isn't it?
Sorry?
Tala is to hang, litlo, to hang. Hang.
Right, yes. It means, right, connects in this respect.
Oh, connect. Okay. So this verse connects Yaakov's children, okay, with Yosef. Okay. Mibnei kama devarim, because there's several reasons.
So, by the way, according to the first explanation, he told us Yaakov. I mean, the thing is, we should have said, he told us Yaakov and mentioned the 12 sons.
Mm-hmm.
Explanation is told us means doesn't refer to necessarily to the sons, it means to the events that happened to his children.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's what he says. The thing is Eila show told us Yaakov. These events that happened to the descendants of Yaakov.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Nekama Devarim. So there are several reasons. Achad Shakol Atzmo Shel Yaakov Lo Ella Birachel. Okay, so let's see. One is that Yaakov himself was working for Lavan for Rachel, which is Yosef's mother.
Right.
Okay. V'shehaya ziv iknunin shel Yosef domet lo. And ziv is glory, isn't it? Eminence or something?
Ziv means the countenance, the shine of the
countenance.
Ziv ikunim means his countenance, his facial appearance of Yosef was similar to that of Yaakov.
Oh, it's similar to
features,
Yaakov.
facial features. That's how I translate it.
Okay. V'choma she'era Yaakov. So, and all that happened to Yaakov, Era Yosef happened to Yosef. Oh, Ze Nistam. He was hated, or this one was hated. V'zeh Nistam, and that one was hated.
Right.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Ze achiv vakesh lehargo. That one brother wanted to kill him. V'ze echav mivakshim lehargo. And that one's brother also wanted to kill him. Okay. And there are many. Vayeshev Rabbah. I guess there are many similarities between Yaakov and Yosef in Vayeshev Rabbah. Okay. Ve'od nidrash bo, and there's still more comments. Vayeshev, and Yaakov settled. Yikesh Yaakov le'shev b'shalva, because Yaakov looked for to dwell in peace. Kafat alav ragzo shel Yosef. But let's see, kafatz Allah, but it jumped on him.
Yeah, literally means that. How do I translate it? Kofatz Allah Vayeshev. That meaning out of the blue, didn't come.
Okay, so
Thrust
this,
upon him. I translate were thrust upon him.
okay, so this thing was thrust upon him. Okay, tzadikim evakshim leishay b'shalva. The righteous look to dwell, to live in peace. Amar Kadosh Baruch Hu, but Hashem said, "Tzadikim ma shemetukan lahem liolam haba." Okay, so
It's not enough for the tzaddikim what's already prepared for them in Olam Haba, ele shemavakshim leishiv b'shalva ba'olam hazeh, that they also seek to dwell in tranquility in this world.
in this world, wow, they want both. Okay.
Yes. By the way, here the Gersa in Rashi is Omar Kodesh Baruch Hu. The others have a Gersa Omar Satan. The Satan, because why is it in Kodesh Baruch Hu doesn't want the tzaddikim to enjoy peace and tranquility? Okay, this is actually, it's a very interesting point because it's how should I say it? It's a combination. It's really quite an interesting philosophical point. It's obvious that the main place where we receive our reward is in Olam Haba.
Right.
The mitzvahs we do, Ma'asim Tovim and everything, we fulfill we receive our reward in Olam Haba. And that's the Ikka place. And what we get here in this world is like dust compared to what the schar, the reward we're going to get in Olam Haba. The reward in Olam Haba is something eternal. It's something which is an experience which is beyond our comprehension. Whereas what's going in this world, it's transient. It's not something permanent. Right. Nevertheless, so that's the question is, true, a person has sinned, so he's got to suffer, especially if he has just only merely a few sins, then for sure he has to say, he will suffer in this world in order to cleanse himself, that he can get a perfect Olam Haba. But what about tzaddikim who have no sins? How is their experience in this world supposed to be? And this is that's the discussion over here. Going to this, whether Kosh Baruch Hu says it, or even Satan says it, is that Dafka Kodesh Baruch Hu does not let the tzaddikim enjoy this world, should we say have an enjoyment, because the Maisa, what are the tzaddikim going to do with whatever tranquility they have in this world? Obviously, they're going to use it for serving Hashem. And is it worth it for them to be able to sit a Black Gemara and, how should I say it, without any worries whatsoever, without any troubles? Or is it better for them that they have troubles and nevertheless they will still be able to make that effort to sit and learn and to do Ma'asim Tovim? And in a way, this will give them extra schar in Olam Haba. So that's the discussion over here. So then, in a way, according to what, if you go to Kodesh Baruch Hu and say Kodesh Baruch Hu wants to, I give an example. You have an Olympic athlete. He's capable of breaking the world record for the 100 meters dash, right? But it's an effort for him. It's an effort for him, but he's very willing to do it. He wants to do it. He wants to have to make the effort. He wants to be pushed hard that he'll be able to do it. And why? Because the end result is he'll be the super champion.
Right.
So you're going to tell him, well, no, one day he'll tell his trainer, he said, I need a rest. I need a, okay, I think he says. So the trainer will tell him, no, if you manage to break the thing, then tomorrow is the big race. And you'll be able to be the world champion. Okay?
Okay, good.
Fine. Very good. We'll leave it here. There's actually more Rashi over here, but we'll leave it till tomorrow.
Put a bookmark here.
Okay.
Okay. Very
Great.
good. Yes, Kayak. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Rabbi. Yasher Koach, Meir.
Thank you. Have a good day, Lou. Have a good day, Yechiel.
Okay. Have a good day, Yechiel.
Okay.